We are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret society, opposed to secret oaths, opposed to secret proceedings, secret proceedings. No official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know.
Welcome to Conspiracy Corner Podcast, everyone. This is Abe, your host. Just got off work. It is 5:10 a.m. on August 26th. It's been a minute since I spoke to y'all. Honestly, this is my fourth week of overtime, working 6 days a week. And a couple days that I do have off, me and Sammy went hiking over at Shakertown, and then the day off before that, we went and took a boat ride at Shakertown. It was like $10 a ticket, just a cheap little fun date on the Kentucky River. That, and honestly, man, I just been in a slump, just been working and depressed with what's going on in the world, and I just get discouraged, and if I'm not right in the right headspace, I don't like to put out content, But as far as like updates, I did have kind of a weird day today. I went in, today was supposed to be my day off, but I wanted to make extra money, and I parked my car in a space, and I accidentally parked too close to the right side of the space. So this girl pulls in, and she's like tapping the car with her door, and I was like, oh shit, I accidentally parked too close, no biggie. And she made eye contact with me, but I was just kind of like, sorry, but I didn't think she was mad, and I wasn't mad. I didn't act like I was mad, so I just was like, oh fuck it, I'll just leave the car where it's at. Because I was sitting in the car before work, and I should have moved it. I should have, but so then all of a sudden, like, she comes back with her groceries, and I just hear like her literally on purpose banging the bags on the side of the car, and I just looked over and just smiled and shook my head, and then she starts flipping me off. And I don't know, I was like irritated because I'm like, I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be at home right now. This is my day off. But I just smiled and gave her the peace sign, and she flipped me off, and I just smiled and kept giving her the peace sign. Like, I don't know. That was pretty crazy. But as far as like anything else on updates, that's about it. I do plan on trying to make some more homemade t-shirts. I didn't like the way the last one looked, so I got stencils and stuff. I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. I don't know. I'll do it on a day off or something. I did get the number of a person who can make like a design professionally. I need to get in touch with him. But yeah, that's about it for an update. Kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. I did want to say, while I'm thinking of it, I have 2 new subs on YouTube, so I appreciate that. One of them was a foreign dude that I can't pronounce or remember his name. Another one was Cheesecake Mafia. I think you had subbed to my old channel on YouTube before YouTube does its thing. I appreciate you subbing to the new channel. I'm pretty sure you were a old time follower, so welcome to the new channel. There's quite a bit here too. Not as much as the old, but yeah, I'm still going. But you guys might have heard this. It's fairly recent news. You might have, you might not have. Department of Homeland Security has put out a new bulletin. It's a summary of terrorism threat to the United States. The Secretary of Homeland Security has issued a new National Terrorism Advisory System, NTAS, bulletin regarding the current heightened threat environment across the United States. By the way, sorry for burping. I just finished eating dinner. The homeland continues to face a diverse and challenging threat environment leading up to the following of the 20th anniversary of 9/11 attacks, as well as religious holidays we assess could serve as a catalyst for acts of targeted violence. These threats include those posed by domestic terrorists, individuals, and groups engaged in grievance-based violence, and those inspired or motivated by foreign terrorists and other malign foreign influences. These actors, I do like how they use actors. Almost like they're telling you something there, like a maybe bogus banner, are increasingly exploiting online forums to influence and spread violent, extremist narratives and promote violent activity. Such threats are also exasperated by impacts of ongoing global pandemic, including grievances over public health safety measures and perceived government restrictions. Perceived? Pretty sure it's quite obvious, not perceived. The additional details, it says, through the remainder of 2021, racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists, RMVEs for short, and anti-government, anti-authority, violent extremist will remain a national threat priority for the United States. Don't you think your priorities should probably be, Antifa and, I don't know, Black Lives Matter? These extremists may seek to exploit the emergence of COVID-19 variants by viewing the potential reestablishment of public health restrictions across the United States as a rationale to conduct attacks. Oh no! Pandemic-related stressors have contributed to increased societal strains and tensions. Gee, I wonder why there's societal strains and tensions. Probably because of, Agenda 21, World Economic Forum, them putting all these strains and tensions on us over a beer bug that has a survival rate of 99.96. Driving several plots by domestic violent extremists, and they may contribute to more violence this year. Oh, you mean kind of like BLM and Antifa, who's funded by George Soros? Oh. Additionally, leading up to the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, Al-Qaeda in Arabian Peninsula recently released its first English-language copy of Inspire magazine in over 4 years, which demonstrates that foreign terrorist organizations continue efforts to inspire U.S.-based individuals susceptible to violent extremist influences. Well, after studying 9/11 and, stuff like that, you kind of start to figure out that all these boogeymen who are riding around in the desert in pickup trucks, seems like it's, I don't know, inside job. Probably from our own government. Just saying. Historically, mass casualty domestic violent extremist attacks linked to RMVEs have targeted houses of worship and crowded commercial facilities or gatherings. Let's see, RMVEs was, what was that? Racially, ethically motivated violent extremist. Okay, so racist. Some racist RMVEs advocate via online platforms for a race war and have stated that civil disorder provides opportunities to engage in violence and furtherance of ideological objectives. Yeah, they're the cause of the race wars, not your critical race theory that you guys keep shoving down children's throats in school. That wouldn't cause it. Or white guilt, or social justice values. None of that causes race division, or literally bringing back segregation in colleges. None of that would cause a race war. No, that wouldn't make white people feel like complete scum. The reopening of institutions, including schools, as well as several dates of religious significance over the next few months, could also provide increased targets of opportunity for violence, though there are currently no credible or imminent threats identified to these locations. You know something I just thought about? Very convenient that this would come out when literally they're bringing all these people from Afghanistan over here. Could just be me, but could just be coincidence, but I'm not a coincidence theory. I don't believe in Blue Anon, you know? Don't believe in QAnon either, but I don't believe in Blue Anon even more. Foreign and domestic threat actors, I love how they use that word, actors, to include foreign intelligence services, international terrorist groups, and domestic violent extremists, continue to introduce, amplify, and disseminate narratives online that promote violence, and have called for violence against elected officials, political representatives, political or government facilities, law enforcement, religious community. Law enforcement? I thought you guys wanted to defund law enforcement. So, sorry. That was a fucked up joke. Religious communities or commercial facilities, and perceived ideological opposed individuals. There are also continued non-specific calls for violence on multiple online platforms, such platforms associated with DVE. I don't know what DVE ideologies are. Or, here you go, guys. This is why the title of this video is You Are Now a Terrorist. DVE ideologies or conspiracy theories. Dun dun dun. So if you guys listen to this channel and you listen to the paranormal episodes or the alien episodes or the Sasquatch episodes, just because you might believe in Sasquatch or ghosts or aliens, you're automatically a terrorist now. Good job, guys. Pat yourself on the backs. Believing in little green men and ghosts coming through walls makes you a terrorist now in 2020. 21, sorry. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You gotta love the time we're in. Oh, love it. On perceived election fraud. Oh, because God knows that the election was perfectly, nothing went weird there. Joe Biden is the most famous and most popular president of the United States of America. He was more popular than Obama, you know. I remember when Obama was running, like literally every girl and every man was jizzing in their pants. Black Jesus, Black Jesus. And I do have to say, even me and my wife, we have heard him speak here and there, just randomly watching like old videos and shit. And it's like, I can't help but look at her and go, God damn, that dude speaks good, you know. But, yeah, Biden apparently, the babbling Mr. Magoo fool, apparently, yeah, more popular than Obama, man. Attaboy, you know, I couldn't, it's almost unbelievable to me. Let's see. Yeah, perceived election fraud, an alleged reinstatement, which I don't see happening. I'm not a Q-tard, though. And responses to anticipated restrictions relating to the increase in COVID cases. Well, yeah, it's ridiculous. You have more of a chance getting struck by lightning on your way to get the V word than you do of actually catching the beer bug. Ideologically motivated violent extremists, fueled by personal grievances and extremist ideological beliefs, continue to derive inspiration and obtain operational guidance through their consumption of information shared in certain online communities. Oh, so like anything that's not Facebook or YouTube. Gotcha. This includes information regarding the use of improvised explosive devices and small arms. It's funny, like, they're calling me a terrorist, through this because I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I'm pretty harmless. I have a 97 Pontiac. I live in an apartment next to a cop, so I don't really think you have to worry about that too much. I don't even own a firearm, but damn, I'm dangerous, guys. Allahu Akbar! Violent extremists may use particular messaging platforms or techniques to obscure operational indicators that provide specific warning of a pending act of violence. Law enforcement have expressed concerns that the broader sharing of false narratives. Well, who's saying they're false? Fake news? Oh, okay. And conspiracy theories will gain traction in mainstream environments, resulting in individuals or small groups embracing violent tactics to achieve their desired objectives. What, by me having a podcast that not many people listen to is violent tactics? Oh, okay. By the way, I encourage all of you to do nothing but listen to this and be peaceful. How about that? Because they'll have their bogus banner to frame the whole community. So whether you're peaceful or not, the government will cause something to happen to blame it on you guys. So you guys know how it works, though. With a diverse array of threats, D.H.S. is concerned that increased outbreaks of violence in some locations, as well as targeted attacks against law enforcement, may strain local resources. I've never in my life, I know multiple conspiracy theorists. I mean, I am a conspiracy theorist. That's all I hang out with. I've never heard of any of them causing harm or going, let's go get cops. No, sorry. We're pretty dorky people, honestly. We sit around, usually smoke weed, drink some beer, talk about aliens and Bigfoot. Yeah, we're honestly mostly just stoners and chill people, I've never watched Tinfoil Hat and been like, God, I want to go hurt some cops now. You know what I mean? And actually, we're very spiritual people too, so they're kind of fucking up because most conspiracy theorists are actually very spiritual people, because it's conspirituality. Anytime you're in conspiracies, it leads you to spirituality. So, yeah. Okay. Nation-state adversaries have increased efforts to sow discord. For example, Russian, Chinese, and Iranian government-linked media outlets have repeatedly amplified conspiracy theories concerning the origins of COVID-19. Why would the Chinese amplify conspiracy theories of the COVID-19 when that was their lab? That makes zero sense. I'm sorry. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, but why would you fuel the fire when the finger's pointed at you if you're China? Am I just crazy? And effectiveness of the V word in some cases. Amplifying calls for violence targeting persons of Asian descent. Once again, conspiracy theorists, I'm a broken record. We're pretty chill people. We're, for the most part, very spiritual people. We usually just sit around and smoke weed and drink beer and watch crazy videos on BitChute. Back in the day, it used to be YouTube. And we talk for hours, and we make podcasts, and we make t-shirts, and we make stickers. For them to say that we would just target Asian people. One of the most biggest truth channels in this community is NPC Show. He's an Asian dude. Are you kidding me? Bobby Lee's brother, he's always on Tinfoil Hat with Sam Tripoli. Most of us are like closet weebs. We read manga and watch anime. What the fuck are these people talking about? God, the government is out of touch, man. The government is out of touch. How we are responding. D.H.S. will continue to identify and evaluate calls for violence, including online activity associated with the spread of disinformation, conspiracy theories, and false narratives. By known or suspected threat actors. God, I'm sorry, I know I keep emphasizing that, but I love it. Actors. Remember that. Actors, people. And provide updated information as necessary. D.H.S. continues to encourage the public to maintain awareness of the evolving threat environment and report suspicious activities. So there you go, guys. Snitch on your family members. If your family member starts talking about Sasquatch at the dinner table, report them to the FBI, because that means that they're a crazy QAnon. They got pipe bombs under their bed. They're gonna do an act of terror. Just if they start talking Sasquatch or Ghost or Bermuda Triangle, turn them in, guys. DHS is coordinating with state and local law enforcement and public safety partners to maintain situational awareness of potential violence in their jurisdictions and maintain open lines of communication with federal partners. DHS is also advancing authoritative sources of information to debunk and, when possible, preempt false narratives and intentional disinformation, and providing educational materials to promote resilient educational materials. Are you guys giving out pamphlets? Can I get a DVD to watch? To promote resilience to the risk associated with interacting with and spreading disinformation, conspiracy theories, and false narratives. Guys, this is dangerous, man. This is dangerous. More broadly, DHS remains committed to identifying and preventing terrorism and targeted violence while protecting the privacy, civil rights. Oh yeah, you guys love privacy and civil rights and civil liberties of all persons. Yeah, that's why you keep restricting more and more every day. That's why you've got us in a vice grip that gets tighter and tighter every day. The walls are closing in. Yeah, you guys are all about freedom and constitutional rights. Yep, with mandates, and it's all to protect you. That's how they do it. It's all for protection. Yeah, I feel real protected by waking up every day and wondering if this is the day that I'm going to have a meeting and lose my job because I won't take y'all's V word. Okay. Yeah, I feel real safe. I've felt safe the whole year. I haven't been stressed at all. How you can help. Oh, well, we did that. Let's see. No, I guess. Yeah, we did do that. Be prepared and stay informed. Be prepared for emergency situations and remain aware of circumstances that may place you at risk. Maintain digital media literacy to recognize and build resilience to false and harmful narratives. Only tune in to CNN. Sorry. And Fox News. Don't forget them. They're not the good guy either. Make note of your surroundings and the nearest security personnel. So always be paranoid. Basically, they're telling you anytime you're out and about, be paranoid. If you see somebody and they are literally wearing a Hershey Kiss tinfoil hat, report them. Run to your nearest security guard or officer and report them, you know. If you see anyone wearing an alien t-shirt, report them. If you see anyone, you know, wearing a Sasquatch or ghost t-shirt, report them. You know, if anyone's reading Da Vinci Code in the park, the public park where you're walking around, report them. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. Because, you know, all conspiracy theories lead to death and destruction. This channel, I'm sure, has inspired so many, man. So many have been lost. That's sarcasm, by the way, robotic AI algorithm. That's sarcasm. Make note of your surroundings, yeah. Government agencies will provide details about emerging threats as information is identified. The public is encouraged to listen to local authorities and public safety officials. There you have it, people. There's the new DHS bulletin. Bunch of fucking nonsense, man. And people believe this shit. People eat this shit up, man. Yeah, so now if you're a fan and you subscribe, not only will you be entertained by my sense of humor, you're now on a list. So I hope you enjoyed. Hey, I tell you what, I'll report you now that I have a list of everyone who subscribed to me, and you guys can report me because my name's Abe Williams. It's not an alias, so we can all just report each other. Oh shit! All right, but I'm gonna take a bath, and it's only 5:43 a.m., so I probably might actually put out another episode tonight since I haven't for a while. I do have like multiple episodes planned. I've always got episodes planned. It's just the time and the energy to do it. So I'm gonna take a bath, chill out. I hope y'all enjoy, and there might be another episode coming out tonight. But y'all have a good day, and make sure to report your neighbor and keep an eye on your siblings. And all right, everybody, rat each other out. All right. God bless.
We are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret society, opposed to secret oaths, opposed to secret proceedings, secret proceedings. No official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know.